Pico, say hi to everyone. Hi, I'm Abhishek, and this is Pico, the only robot in the world to respond entirely through videos and GIFs.
Say what?
Pico is not just any robot, he's your desktop companion, designed to provide little moments of delight and entertainment to get you through your day. So what can Pico do for you? Well, since I spend long hours in front of the computer, I use mine to stay productive. Keep me off Reddit when I should be working.
Stop, dude! What are you doing?
Remind me to drink water regularly. Rest my eyes from time to time.
Shield your eyes!
And for those times when all I need is a quick pick-me-up. Pico, I just can't do this.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
My very own productivity bot. But of course that's not all.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Wait a minute, I tell you.
You can use him for all kinds of tasks. Pico, what is the weather?
Freaking freezing in here, Mr. Pickleford.
Pico, set a timer for 20 minutes.
You got it, dude.
Pico, turn off the lights. The list goes on, and his unique visual response system means you don't get the same boring responses to common questions, always keeping it fresh and fun. He will come as an affordable, easy-to-build kit, so you get to put him together yourself. No special tools required, everything you need is included in the box, so you can get up and running in absolutely no time. There will be a bunch of pre-programmed skills, so he's ready to go right after he's assembled.
I am ready, baby!
No matter your technical prowess, you can also easily add your own custom responses and new skills. And since the code is open source, community contributions will continuously improve the experience for all.
That is so fetch.
Pico's brain is a Raspberry Pi, and this opens up a thriving community right from the start. There will be a growing video library of educational content, so you can use him as a truly unique platform to dive deeper into the world of robotics, electronics, and software. Just pop his head, plug in a keyboard and mouse, and hack away to make him your own. He has an impressive screen for an expressive face, a microphone array so he can hear you,
I am listening.
stereo speakers so he can speak to you, a camera so he can see you, and a unique flexible exterior for added non-verbal cues. And what's more, Pico comes with a personality to match.
Look at me. It's clear to all of you that I am awesome.
Defy him after giving him a task, and he'll stop listening to you as well. Pico, play me Spotify.
I'm not listening to you, you're crazy.
Ask him the same question repeatedly, and he might get annoyed. Pico, what is the meaning of life? And whatever you do, don't ask him whether it's pronounced give or jiv.
Oh my god, will you let it go?
Definitely not your average bot. So go ahead and back Pico today to help us go into production so that you can bring the most delightful, the most entertaining, and the hippest little bot into your home office or classroom that completely redefines the way we interact with robots today. And before we sign off, Pico, do you have anything to add?
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
You're looking into the eyes of a robot, and he's looking back at you. He's curious about who you are and what you're up to. This is Vector. This is a Kickstarter for Vector. He's a new creation from Anki.
He is a character, a robot that is meant to live in your home. He's always on, he's alive.
The idea is really that Vector becomes part of the family or that home, both on the emotional character side, but then also on the utility side.
Vector is really the first robot that uses advanced deep neural networks to do a lot of perception and understanding of the world around him.
What he does feels intentional. He can react to inputs in his environment and his life.
We generally want to find one defining feature and then build from that. For Vector, curiosity was a big one.
What they're saying is you officially live in a time when robot sidekicks are a real thing.
Hey, Vector, give me a fist bump.
It's a step closer to that sci-fi robot, that everyone wants to be friends with.
That step closer means you've got a robot in your house waiting for you to get home. Autonomous like a Mars rover, aware enough to avoid falls like a tightrope walker, ooh, and always excited to welcome you home like a loyal companion.
What's up, Vector?
Jason.
Vector's no slouch roommate either. He's happiest when he's helping out. Ask him the weather, then he'll show you. He can set a timer and cause a commotion when it's finished. Activate robot alarm. And he can connect his robot brain to the internet to answer your questions.
Definition of life, the characteristic state in the world of living.
He's a little robot who brings a lot to your house. He's also a little robot with nearly 700 parts. That one right there, that's his soul part. Okay, I made that one up, but the little guy's got soul. Let's get someone in here to tell him what all this stuff actually does. How does he hear?
Vector has a microphone array, which allows it to hear voices and noises and understand where it came from.
What's he use to see?
Vector uses a wide-angle camera.
Why doesn't he fall off the table?
4 drop sensors.
How come he doesn't bump into stuff?
Has this laser distance sensor right here in the front.
Whoa, robot lasers? How do we know he won't use that for evil?
We have a very strict quality control process to make sure that no evil robotic overlords emerge from Vector.
This thing is just awesome.
There's got to be a huge amount of code inside the robot.
There is a huge amount of code inside the robot. It's a few million lines of code at this point. That software really encompasses everything from the character to the low-level operating system to the cloud functionality.
He has a camera in his face, and that's actually one of his primary sensors, not just capturing the light in all the pixels, but it's making sense of those pixels. He knows what it is and where the stuff is.
That code creates his intelligence and his personality.
We think both about the IQ and the intelligence as well as the EQ and the emotion.
You feel something for him. You bond with him, relate with him, care about him, and you feel that he can relate to you and give you something back.
He is your friend. He was built to help and delight and entertain you.
That is delightful and entertaining. So instead of sitting back and waiting for the robot apocalypse, Anki is making super smart robots built to bring joy and companionship to humans. Did I mention he likes to be pet? I know. Anki's been at this for a while. First, they made Drive and Overdrive, games where you race against robot car opponents. And then Cosmo, a toy robot that plays games and teaches kids to code. Vector is their 4th product, and he's already in production. So why Kickstarter?
I think for Kickstarter especially, being able to have access to more technical users that understand a little bit more about what's going on and can give us really critical feedback that we can then use to incorporate into updates.
We expect over the next few years to develop function after function after function, making a deeper character, implement more characterful utility function and so forth.
There is no community out there that's better than Kickstarter for bringing these people together that have a passion for defining what that future looks like and embracing the kind of events along the way that help define where we're going.
Right now, Vector's going to bed. What he does next is up to you. Back this Kickstarter today to get your robot early and join a Kickstarter exclusive group that will help shape Vector's development roadmap and maybe our entire robot future.
Imagine having Iron Man's Jarvis on your desktop that writes your letters, draws your pictures, laser engraves your phone case, and plays chess with you. Today, it all becomes possible with Xbot, the first versatile all-in-one desktop robotic arm that turns your desktop into a workshop. The 0.05 millimeter high precision and maximized speed ensure the ability to complete all kinds of work. The unique drive circuit design eliminates the motor noise. Yep, you can sleep beside the robot arm now. The modular design allows you to change the end effector within a clip and obtain various functions. Hexbot can be a desktop plotter and turn pixels into ink and pen. Bring arts to your home or write your homework. Hexbot can be a laser engraver that makes you a toy by engraving on either softer materials like wood and leather or harder materials like porcelain and aluminum. You can make a meaningful gift for your friend or some personalized stuff for your own. Hexbot can also be a 3D printer that turns your design into a product easily. The intuitive software gives you the seamless control on Hexbot and creates things in just a few drags and clicks. Moreover, integrating with Blockly, controlling Hexbot would be as easy as dragging and placing command blocks. The movable touchscreen allows you to control Hexbot in a more flexible way. The other accessories bring Hexbot to the next level to build a production line on your desktop. We are bringing our product here on Kickstarter. We have iterated and tested the product in the past 2 years. The product is now ready for manufacturing, but we need your help to press play on production. Back us today and start to bring your ideas to life.